Boom. Here we are. Welcome, everybody. Friday Night Essence. It's what it's all about. We're here tonight to talk about the place to be if you're looking to generate more health, more wealth, and more peace for yourself. And by gosh, we ought to be able to create more of it on the planet, don't you think? Yeah?
Yes.
No?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Everybody's asleep. It's not just me.
Yes, yes.
Maybe it's the heat. I don't know about where you are, Teresa, but we're roasted here in North Carolina right now. Woo!
Yeah.
It's actually what is,
Yeah, you're kind of breaking up, hon.
I think it's only 83 here.
Oh my goodness,
It's only
I'm
80.
right there. we're about 20 degrees higher than that.
Now, last week was a different story. It was in the hundreds.
Okay, well, we got it this week. Thanks for sending it this way. All right, guys. Well, I just like to go through a brief overview again for folks who may be joining us for the first time, folks that may not be really clear still about the different kinds of things that we've got going on here with iClub. I want y'all to know that we're attracting some kind of attention with people. I don't know exactly how it's all coming to pass, but you know, there's people who are calling and asking about this iWebitool thing. So, and then I'm getting calls from other network marketers that I don't even know, and they're just wanting to know what I'm doing. And I'm like, all right. So we're creating some kind of energetic buzz out here, guys. And hopefully we'll keep some people coming this way. So, you know, the whole idea of the health, wealth, and peace, that just kind of came to me today because iClub really does encompass all those things. And if you're not really familiar with the products, and it's kind of funny, apparently they're redoing a couple of the web pages for products too. But we definitely have the health thing going on here because we have colostrum, which is really, if you've never really heard anybody talk much about the term gut health, apparently a lot of the inflammation in our body is because we've got problems in our digestive system and in our colon and all kinds of stuff. And it's from a lot of things. Some of it's stress, some of it's toxins, some of it's, you know, poor eating habits, whatever. But colostrum actually is a product that can help to heal your digestive system so that you reduce the inflammation in your body. And inflammation plays a role with arthritis and, you know, just all kinds of stuff. And you can definitely find some, you know, colostrum is one thing that will help your body to have some of those building blocks it needs to heal itself. And, you know, again, the healthy coffee, I know some of you have tried it. I haven't yet, but I definitely understand about some of the things that are in this coffee. There's mushrooms. There's like oriental healing mushrooms in this coffee. There's that one called Ganoderma, and there's also mangosteen fruit. These are, again, all things that help to trigger strengthening your immune system. So if people like coffee, why in the world not maybe consider switching to a healthier coffee that will help to boost your immune system? And of course, all these products can add to the effects that, you know, some of you who are already working with colloidal silver, you know, that kind of product works well with these things. They're synergistic. They all work together to help boost the immune system. And to me, that's a huge piece for everybody out here. Now, right now, they've taken down the web pages because they're rebuilding them for both. It's called Izzy Light and Izzy Night. And one is a mineral supplement that, again, would work very well with the colloidal silver. I know there's a lot of minerals in there, but I think the Izzy Night has even more that would just help to boost your body. Izzy Light is an alkaline producing product. You put little sachets in the water and it makes your water more alkaline, which is really important. cancer cannot grow in an alkaline environment. So anything we can do to keep our bodies more alkaline, you're helping your body protect itself from cancer, from viruses, from bacteria. All of these things have a hard time living in alkaline environment. So we've got the health stuff going on here. We do have a weight loss product. We do have a skincare product. So we've got health promoting things here, and we want people to understand that in a huge way. And, you know, when we talk about peace, I don't know if you guys have seen the new travel website, but my goodness, they have upgraded it considerably. Yeah. And this isn't the one that I'm thinking of, but if you go to your extremesavingstravelclub.com website, and Don's holding up his tropical bird here so we can think about travel. If you go to the Extreme Savings Travel Club website, you'll see there is now a beautiful video on that front page that just shows all these exotic looking places all over the world. So when you share that link with somebody, it really looks cool now. I really like it. I mean, the part on the bottom is still the same kind of wording that explains the details of how the program works. But anybody who's looking for a little peace of mind, you know, they're usually thinking about vacations. And that new website is just amazing. I've got too many tabs open here, so I'm kind of hesitant to run there right now. But maybe I will, just to make sure everybody can see what it looks like. Because I've got them up for a reason, dear. I'm not closing them right this second. And then, of course, the whole idea that we're working on here is let's use our lead capture pages so that we can bring more people to the team and be able to create wealth for everybody. So, you know, we got the health, we got the wealth, we got the peace all in one place. And again, this lead capture page thing is starting to attract the attention of other network marketers. I do have 2 of them who are going to be on a training with me starting next Wednesday night. I'm actually starting to charge people outside of our team for some of the stuff that I'm sharing with you. So they're wanting to learn how to use their Friday Night Essence to attract people to their team. And, you know, I'm still encouraging you guys to rethink and maybe even experiment with more than one video that you can use to put out here to capture people's attention. I'm telling you, a phone call I got last week, and I continued the conversation with this person today. This is a person who is big time in a network marketing company. I mean, he's probably one of the top 10 people in the whole company. And I'll tell you that what kept him talking to me was me talking about our Friday Night Essence and how we're working with disadvantaged populations, and we're, you know, teaching people in homeless shelters about how to start a business. That was what was attracting this person to keep wanting to talk to me. And it, you know, I can't tell you enough. You know, I know Teresa has created a couple of awesome videos, but have you put one of those videos into your iWeb tool yet? We got to do that. It only takes 5 minutes. Only takes 5 minutes to do that. And the thing is, I want you all to understand that Don and I are working hard on building out a couple of Facebook pages. Every one of the gals in our team who will get a video put into their iWeb tool, we're going to start promoting you on this page, which has already got several hundred people who are attached to this Facebook page. So, you know, we just need you to get that video and maybe more than one into one of these iWeb tool pages. And again, if you're having trouble with that, talk to me, call me, set an appointment, let's get it done. Because I want our women here to be known as women who are leading from the heart, that are creating new solutions, that are out here doing things. And then Don, through his account, we created the Men on a Mission United. So we want to get all the guys having, you know, talking about their personal missions and putting them on here. We've already put Donald's webpage up here once. But again, I would love you to have more than one of them going, Donald, with more than one of them where you're talking about different things. There's no reason you can't have a page where your mission is talking about EME. There's no reason you can't have a page that's talking more about, your belief in how we all should have health, wealth, and peace. Let's get several of those web pages up and running with your guys' missions out there so that we can promote you on these other places on Facebook and work on attracting more people to you guys through these pages. It really is an important thing. And this week, like I said, talking to one guy who's thinking that a startup, he's friends with the owner of a startup MLM, and he's thinking that owner needs to come into iClub and use iWebAtool for all of their company. So you guys are making some things happen. You're getting out there, you're rattling the bushes, and people are starting to notice. But let's get your missions out there too, because that will attract people in other ways. It's great to talk about travel. It's great to talk about making money. It's great to talk about health. But people are looking for hope. And I'm telling you, the more we can talk to them in terms of hope and how we can make things better in society and start to reduce the amount of crazy violence and chaos that's going on out here, we're going to attract a whole different group of people. So please, 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 if you haven't got one video up on iWebAtool yet, let's make an appointment for you to do that. And if you've only got one, let's figure out getting you another one up there so we can approach this from multiple angles and see which ones work the best.
All right.
That's what Mark Hamilton calls a split run. When he talks about marketing, he says you should approach your marketing from 2 or 3 different angles and see which ones get the best results.
Right.
That's what I'm really talking about here, is let's get those couple of different angles going and figure out what's going to get us the best result. One of these days, Miss Teresa is going to have to come on here and talk to us about how to use Instagram to be able to get some activity going. Someday, Henry's going to have to come on here and tell us his big secrets for what in the world he's doing so that other people can decide if they'd like to get engaged. We want all kinds of marketing activity going on here because I don't know about you guys, but like I said, I have seen almost every day this week a new email from iClub saying, congratulations, so-and-so just put another person in your team. That's what we want to see. We want to see it every day because it's nothing short of exciting, right?
Exactly.
I was very excited when we saw Teresa's person join. I'm like, yeah, go girl, let's keep going.
Woo-woo.
Exactly. So, all of those things are things to talk about, and just understand that we can target some market niches. There are people in network marketing who like the idea of having a tool like iWebAtool, but, be on the lookout when you're out there on Facebook. Who in the world is talking about their opportunity? Ask them if they'd like some help in being able to market that opportunity. It's a good market niche.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. So any networker can use iWebAtool.
Absolutely. And even if they need to do something like, we have the pages that can be edited to sell and market anything. But if there's a group from a company that would like to have their own lead capture page made, then the owner, Jeff Evers, will talk to them about that. They may actually set up a specific iWebAtool page for that company.
I can see
just know we have that in our back pocket. That's valuable.
Yeah. All right. I want to come up with one for the talk about like the travel club. I mean, and do one for EME. I'll put 3 out there. If I knew exactly how to connect it and do all of that, Shannon, I'd already be doing it.
Well, but I'm telling you, and we've had these conversations before, Mr. Stedman. You do not have to know how to do everything to take the first step. You know how to make videos. Here's the new Extreme Savings Travel Club. Look at this.
Yeah, I know, that's cool. Yeah, it's very, very nice. I've seen that already. Yeah, I'm liking it.
So,
See,
yeah,
that's,
I mean, I think they just came up with this. So they're doing a lot of their web pages to make them more attractive to people. And I think that is just a very cool and very amazing thing. But the fact of the matter is, if you can just get the videos done, or if you want some help with, you know, ideas on what to put in the videos, just get the darn videos done and I'll help you to be able to get them inserted into the pages. It's not that difficult. So, you know,
okay.
I'm just saying, you need to understand that you don't have to know how to do it all to take the first steps.
Okay.
All right?
All right, I'm going to get at least 3 videos connected. That's my goal. Maybe one for the coffee, one for iWebitool, and one for the travel club. I'll think of something.
All right. Well, that all sounds good. That sounds good. I like it. And I know you can come up with them. And you know they only got to be a couple of minutes in length. If they're more
Yeah,
than that, it ends up being kind of crazy. So,
yeah, I could probably just spit something out and it sound good.
well, and I want to also let you guys know about another opportunity that's sitting here, because you guys are starting to spend a little bit of money here and there on advertising stuff. And so right now we have a partnership with Global Internet Radio, where he's willing to offer 75 radio commercials on 3 different stations for 99 bucks. So that's 3 times 75. That's 150. That's 225. 225 radio commercials over a total of 3 stations for 99 bucks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what internet radio is doing, but these are the radio stations he's got. So he's got Black Wall Street Radio, and he's got now Dr. Herbert Harris. He's actually a very cool motivational speaker. I've met Herbert Harris before, so he's amazing. So these internet radio stations are running 24/7, and he's getting about 10,000 listeners per station every week. So, you know, this is a way that if somebody wanted to go together and, you know, 3 people putting in $33 each, and you could experiment with 3 different ads. You could see what kind of possibilities there were to be able to generate some leads that way. This radio station's been around for a while, Blues Jazz Radio. And again, about 10,000 listeners a week. People listen to radio. Putting ads out this way is another way that, you know, you guys could consider experimenting and doing some, quote, split runs like Mark would with radio stations. And this is the 3rd one that he's got. So all of these are totally functioning. And let's see, I muted them all earlier, but you might be able to hear some of it. I'm not sure. Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, they're real radio stations. They're just running on the internet instead of on the crazy traditional radio. And, you know, being able to put out 225 ads in a month's time, you never know what you might get. I actually did an experiment several years ago with Blues Jazz Radio, and it was with a travel company. And I will tell you that it did actually pull some interest. People are interested in travel. And, you know, if you can put together something compelling that's talking about, you know, you pay to be a member once and forever, you know, you get Expedia paying you, you know, it could work. So I just want you guys to know about this, because right now, you know, again, Brett Ringgold is partnered with Kids in Biz, the camp that we're doing here in Durham, trying to help kids who are actually living in homeless shelters learn how to be in business. So just something I wanted to bring up to you and let you know that it was out there in case anybody was interested in going together and working on something like that.
It's an idea, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is. And, because Brett's going to kick a chunk of that $99 back to these kids. So that's the other cool thing. And anybody, if we had anybody who was in North Carolina who decided to get involved in this, they'd also be able to come and have a table at the kids' event. So, just again, we're looking for different ways to get the word out there too. And we might have some special opportunities coming up with a local magazine before too long too. We're still looking to build those strategic alliances with people where we can find low cost advertising that can get us some results. But just know, you have to experiment with it a little bit to see what's going to actually pull. So good deal if anybody decides they're interested. Any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about? Well, we still got a few minutes left here this evening.
I'm kind of excited, like you said, Shan. Every time we go back there, we see action every day, every other day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I know I've seen money dropping into the account just about every day, so that's a cool thing. You must be seeing some money piling up there by now, Mr. Stedman.
Yeah, it's getting up there, Shan. It's growing.
It's good. Absolutely.
It's not costing me anything. All the money, like the $12.50, it's coming out of my account. It's not coming out of my pocket. So my business is paying for itself already.
There you go. That means you're profitable. Can't beat that with a stick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm going to shut off the